wanted to show you guys a thing or two on this composting bit. I've had this compost going for probably about 4 weeks now, so I wanted to take in a little bit deeper dive with this just so I know what's going on. As you guys can see here, I haven't poked into this compost yet, so we're going to take a look and see what we have to see here. I don't know how fresh or how nasty it's been getting. Can't even really dig a hole in that bad boy. So much of that grass. We might have had the wrong tool for the job. We needed a pickaxe for this. See, now I put in layers. And I can already tell right now that I don't have enough nitrogen in here. Plus, I can already tell that it's really, really dry. So, that being the case, so we got a little bit of action in there. But that being the case, not only am I finding that it's just not getting hot enough, meaning I don't have enough nitrogen and I have a little bit too much of the carbon. I can tell that it's not getting damp for quite a ways down there, and you're gonna need that water in order to get that composting going on here. Now I've got a lot of dead banana that I put in here that looks like it's rotting pretty well as far as the nitrogen source goes, but looks like I need to start adding more of those watermelon grinds. So when I talk nitrogen versus carbon in composting, guys, nitrogen is everything green. So I need to start adding more food scraps, a little bit of coffee grounds. I don't like to use too much coffee grounds, just because you don't want your compost to just be a spike of caffeine either. It's not really good for the earthworm homies. But I'm gonna have to increase my food scraps, as well as just increase the grass clippings. Fresh grass clippings is an excellent source. And that's gonna go ahead and get this to where it's gonna be running hotter. And what I mean by running hotter is there's gonna be a lot more microbial activity, and that's gonna speed up the temperature, and it's gonna be breaking all this down into soil quicker, which is what I want. Some people don't necessarily like to have a hot compost, as sometimes it can get a little bit stinky, but I'm out here in God's beauty, so I'm not really too worried about the stinkiness of it. If I was in my backyard, for example, I probably wouldn't be wanting to run a hot compost open in the air like this. I would want it in a containment as far as one of those tumblers. So it really just depends on your situation. But that's the first time that I've really gotten in there and seen what's going on. Go ahead and cover it back. Awesome. So yeah, if I open that up and it was just full of slime and grime and just nastiness, then what that would tell me is that I've got way too much nitrogen, and I'm going to want to start adding more carbon, like dead grass clippings, dead leaves, shredded paper, pieces of cardboard, whatever kind of carbon you want to choose. But I can already tell you right now, my ratio is a little bit off. I'm not getting enough nitrogen for what I'm wanting to accomplish in the time period. So thank you, guys.